Right now at 5:30, Wisconsin's longtime Secretary of State steps down. Governor Evers is appointing a former state treasurer to the position. And Republican state lawmakers are trying to ban all state officials from facilitating abortions in any way. Democrats say it's an unconstitutional bill.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for an early edition of News 8 Now at 6 here at 5:30. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Wisconsin's longtime Secretary of State has resigned just 3 months into his 11th consecutive term. Doug LaFollette says he is resigning with a heavy heart, writing that after years of frustration, quote, "I don't want to spend the next 3.5 years trying to run an office without adequate resources and staffing levels." Now, the Republican-controlled legislature has reduced the office's staff and budget over the years and relegated the 82-year-old Democrat to a small basement office. The Secretary of State office has several jobs outlined in the state legislature, including maintaining official government acts and preserving public records, as well as verifying documents and publishing new laws. While the office's role has been reduced, Republicans have since 2020 been calling for the office to oversee elections instead of the bipartisan Wisconsin Elections Commission, which is a body that state Republicans implemented back in June of 2016. And that was a platform that former state GOP lawmaker Amy Loudenbeck ran on this past election before losing to LaFollette. So now Governor Tony Evers is appointing Democrat and Eau Claire native Sarah Godlewski to finish out LaFollette's term. Godlewski most recently served one term as state treasurer before running last year for U.S. Senate. She dropped out of that race weeks before the Democratic primary and endorsed Mandela Barnes, who eventually lost to Republican incumbent Ron Johnson. A bill proposed by Wisconsin Republicans would ban all state and local government employees from performing, facilitating, or encouraging abortions while acting within the scope of their job duties. Reporter Braden Ross has the details.
A new bill with one main goal.
No taxpayer money spent to further abortion, perform abortion, refer for abortion.
It would ban any state or local government employee from performing, arranging, or encouraging abortions while acting within their job duties. It would also ban the use of state-owned property for the same things. The bill's author, Senator Andre Jacques, says the legislation was inspired by UW programs that promote the procedure.
I think in Wisconsin, we've seen a number of occasions where local officials at either the state or the local level have been involved in procuring or providing abortion, certainly most notably with the UW Hospital Clinics Authority.
But while Jacques says the bill is focused mainly on stopping the use of taxpayer money for abortions, it also raises the question, where is the line?
Would a rally be considered something that would be encouraging abortion and therefore not be allowed on public land or public property or state-owned property?
I guess that would be a legal question that, this particular language has not been through committee process yet.
There's no question that this bill is unconstitutional.
Democratic Senator Calda Roys says she's made it a priority to tell her constituents about medication abortions.
That's the kind of information, whether I'm making a post on Facebook or talking to a constituent who's called and asked, that is Senator Jacques wants to criminalize. And it's a truly un-American assault on our fundamental freedoms.
The bill is being circulated before being potentially assigned to a committee for a hearing. If it were to pass, it's unlikely Governor Evers would sign it into law.
Boy, it was a chilly St. Patrick's Day across the region, to say the least. Check out these high temperatures, only in the 20s. In fact, some of these numbers were just after midnight, with a daytime high of only about 23 or 24 degrees here in La Crosse. 28 was the official high just after midnight. 29 in Sparta, 24 in Eau Claire, and 28 in Winona. The good news, we did see some blue sky and sunshine mixed with the clouds at times, but boy, temperature is not really responding to that sunshine. And you can see clouds kind of trying to rotate back into the area from north to south as they are kind of pivoting around an area of low pressure departing over the central Great Lakes. Current temperatures are cold: 17 in Eau Claire, 19 in Black River Falls, 18 in Winona, 22 here in La Crosse, and 20 in Viroqua. But look at these wind chills, single digits, above zero for most, but even below zero over towards Rochester and Preston. So if you're going to be out and about this evening, be sure to dress accordingly. Clouds increase, chance for a few flurries or isolated snow showers overnight, windy and unseasonably cold. Overnight lows in La Crosse around 12 degrees. Wind chills on either side of 0. Weekend forecast, by the way, still cold tomorrow, 25. Not quite as cold on Sunday. Highs around 39. 40s return for highs next week, so that'll feel nice. I'll have the details in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks very much, Bill. Back on the news side of things, one person is dead after a car crash near Galesville today. The crash between an SUV and a pickup truck happened around 8 this morning. Now, according to the Trempealeau County Sheriff's Office, the truck hit the SUV head-on. The driver of the truck is in the hospital with severe injuries. Meanwhile, the driver of the SUV passed away. And there was a 1-year-old child in the SUV who was not injured. The crash blocked lanes on Highway 53 for a couple hours, but the lanes are now all clear. The Trempealeau County Sheriff's Office is investigating. The former Minneapolis police officer in prison for the murder of George Floyd pleaded guilty to 2 counts of tax evasion. Derek Chauvin, who is serving his sentence in Tucson, Arizona, appeared before a Minnesota judge by Zoom. He and his now ex-wife were charged with multiple counts of underreporting their income and failing to file tax returns. His ex-wife also pleaded guilty. Now, according to complaints from 2014 to 2019, the Chauvins underreported their joint income by more than $464,000. Minnesota regulators say there's no health risk to residents after a radioactive leak at a nuclear power plant 35 miles outside Minneapolis. An investigation confirms over 400,000 gallons of radioactive water spilled last year at an Xcel Energy nuclear power plant. Officials concluded that Xcel was quick to respond to the leak and that there's no health and safety risk to either the public or the environment. Xcel had reported the leak in November to federal and state authorities, but state officials wanted more information before making the news public. Area high school students are taking part in a friendly competition with some pretty high stakes. At the Junior Achievement Business Challenge, teams of students ran a phone business simulation. The teams with the most sales received funds for a college scholarship. The students say it's not just about the money. One team said it was a great opportunity to learn what it takes to run a successful company.
I'd say we're doing all right. I mean, we've managed to maintain maybe a top 10 lead throughout the whole time. We went in, we did some learning, we found out that we need to find the right price for the right markets because everybody wants a different price.
Over 100 high schoolers attended this event at the Lunda Center, the winning duo coming from Aquinas High School. The U.S. Postal Service is looking to fill job positions quick. On Tuesday, USPS is hosting job fairs at post offices all over western Wisconsin and at the Eau Claire processing facility. The fairs run from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. Starting pay for the available jobs runs from $17.32 an hour to $19.62 an hour. The Postal Service says it has both full-time and part-time positions open. If you want to apply for any of the open jobs, you have to do so online at usps.com/careers, and applicants have to be over 18. We'll have a list of all the post offices holding job fairs on our website, news8000.com. Going through the TSA checkpoint can be a breeze if you've got a furry friend to help you along the way. Can Do Canines is a nonprofit that trains dogs to become service animals. This morning, 8 dogs trained at the Chippewa Valley Regional Airport. All the dogs went through a mock TSA screening to help them get used to the sights and sounds of an airport. Volunteer Aaron Whitfield says it's important to get the dogs adapted to all scenarios before they officially become service animals.
Whether that be going to Target, whether that be going to a play, whether that be coming to the airport, because their clients may fly later on. And if they've never been exposed to an airport, that could be really intimidating and scary for them.
Volunteers like Whitfield foster Can Do Canines and attend training once a month. Many of the dogs begin training as early as 3 days old. Once the dogs are fully trained, they are placed with a client with a disability for free. After the break, a digital update is making it easier for Central High School students to explore space. We get a look at what they like to call the Exploratorium after this.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, one sec. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just one line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get one line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us. It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Member Spring Early Bird event. Now through March 22nd, we're showing extra appreciation to our rewards members with exclusive members-only deals, like $3 off assorted Taste of the Wild dog food. Rewards members save an extra $1. Blaine's full synthetic motor oil, just $4.49 a quart. Rewards members pay $4.29. Buy 3 Goodyear or Cooper tires, get 1 free with up to $100 in rebates. Rewards members save an extra $20. Plus, this Sunday night, enjoy private members-only shopping and save an extra 10%.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
The La Crosse Symphony Orchestra presents Romeo and Juliet and Rising Stars March 18th at the Viterbo Fine Arts Center. Enjoy the Rising Stars as they compete for the top prize, followed by the interlude from Frederick Delius, Romeo and Juliet. The Family Fun Expo is back, Sunday, March 19th at the Omni Center. This year's circus theme and entertainment are sure to delight everyone who attends.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Shopko Optical welcomes more insurance plans than ever. Call to book an exam and verify coverage.
Kids in La Crosse are exploring the edge of the universe. Central High School's planetarium is up and running. And while it's been there for a while, a recent upgrade to digital technology makes space discovery simpler. Kids and teachers are calling it an exploratorium. Now, the new space can be used for education, movies, and anatomy, and physiological exercises. The director of the exploratorium says it's an easy way to make tough subjects exciting for kids.
The planetarium is just one of those things that gets kids excited about science, and we need kids in STEM. The science, technology, types of jobs are out there, and we need them to get excited about science.
The exploratorium will be open to the public soon. If you're a teacher in another district or a curious community member, you can learn more about how to use the facility at news8000.com. Clear your schedules for a showcase of local creatives' work. The Logan High School Craft Show is happening tomorrow. There will be items like home decor and jewelry from over 150 local vendors. So there is something for everyone, and it's for a good cause. All proceeds will fund college scholarships for Logan High School students. Also this weekend, the 47th Annual Custom Auto Show is at the La Crosse Center. God's Country Racing Association is bringing back dozens of cars and motorcycles for the family-friendly event. You can also browse vendor booths and vote for the People's Choice Award. Entry costs $14 a day, or you can get a full weekend pass for $25. Kids 12 and under are free. Doors opened at 5 tonight. Tomorrow, the show is open 11 to 9 and 10 to 5 on Sunday. Still ahead, bust out the shamrocks and everything green in your closet. It is St. Patrick's Day, and this year's celebration marks a very special milestone for one club embracing Irish heritage.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grawl. Boy, we've had highs in the 30s and 40s every day this month in La Crosse until today. A high of only 28 degrees, so it was cold. What do the next 8 days have in store? I'll have the answer for you with my 8-day forecast coming up next. Note that.
Asher Lasting Exteriors has been committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's premier window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from trusted brands like Renewal by Andersen and Provia are skillfully installed by certified technicians and are backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Experience window and door replacement at its finest with Renewal by Andersen and Asher Lasting Exteriors. Visit goasher.com today.
Come to Slumberland and get 20% off our beautiful new furniture and decor during our Spring Spruce Up event. We've got fresh new looks, like sleek new upholstery for your living area, plus extra discounts on recliners, patios, Sealy mattresses, and sectionals, including our new super versatile modular sectional. Get an extra 20% off Slumberland low prices during our Spring Spruce Up event right now at Slumberland Furniture. And check out our easy new mattress rating system to get you in your perfect bed.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now, my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
Two candidates for Supreme Court. Two very different beliefs. Judge Janet Protasewicz. She believes women should have the freedom to make their own decisions on abortion. Extremist Dan Kelly. He supports the 1849 law that takes away women's rights and criminalizes abortion, even in cases of rape, incest, and health of the mother. So who represents you? An extremist or a common sense judge? Vote by April 4th.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
It is a special St. Patrick's Day for the La Crosse area's Shamrock Club. Members are out visiting schools and nursing homes, spreading cheer for their 50th year. Irish dancers and the club's Irish Rose and Irish Man entertained as they went around La Crosse and Onalaska. The Shamrock Club's royalty says today is a day everyone can celebrate.
Well, the Shamrock Club is to promote Irish heritage and Irish culture, and so this is just another way of helping get that all spread that everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
The crew wrapped up their day with a prayer service at an American Legion. Elsewhere in La Crosse, it's nearly time for a yearly St. Pat's tradition. Brothers Bar is once again hosting its .01K race. Proceeds from the registration go to the Hunger Task Force. Everyone who signs up to race also gets a shirt and a free green beer. And there's still time to head over and do the shortest run you'll ever do. Registration is open until the race starts at 6. We'll have more from that race at 10. Well, a lot of sunshine to go out and be racing, but not good temperature-wise.
Probably some good times in that very short race because it's cold and they're going to want to get back inside and have a beverage.
Record-setting, most likely.
Probably so, probably so. That's my kind of race, by the way. Not like my son who's running a 10K tomorrow, so my goodness. All right, we've got a mix of sun and clouds right now. That was the good news today. We saw some blue sky and sunshine at times. The bad news, temperatures were like, who cares? I'm going to stay cold. And then cold it did. 28 was the high, but that was at about 1 o'clock this morning. The daytime high was only about 23 or 24 degrees. We should be around 46. How about 2012? Remember, we've been talking about this all week, how we had several record highs in a row, and today was the warmest of that stretch. 83 degrees on this date back in 2012. My goodness, that would feel awfully nice, probably downright hot with compared to what we're used to. 22 degrees out at the airport and downtown here at the station. Gusty west to northwest winds, and that's causing a wind chill of 7 degrees in the Cross, 0 in Eau Claire. So if you're going to be out and about for St. Patrick's Day festivities this evening or anything else, make sure you dress accordingly. It's going to feel more like the middle of winter. Current temperatures are cold enough, teens and 20s, upper teens to low 20s for most spots, even some lower teens over towards Rochester. And again, then you factor in those winds from the west-northwest, sustained at 10 to 20, gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour. That's making it feel like 7 in La Crosse and Sparta, 0 in Eau Claire, 3 in Viroqua, 4 below over in Preston, 11 below in Mankato. And wind chill tracker shows wind chills dropping into the single digits below 0 by midnight for most spots, even double digits below 0 in parts of southeastern Minnesota. And as you head out the door tomorrow for any Saturday morning activities, wind chills on either side of 0. So plan for that as well. And Saturday night's going to be quite cold as also. So we're really not going to warm up until we head into next week. Now lows tonight, my goodness, it's cold, but not that cold. Lows tonight, upper single digits to lower teens. So even without the winds, again, these numbers are well below average. Our average low is 27. And then looking at the satellite radar imagery, you can see some clouds trying to rotate back into the area from north to south as our area of low pressure departs off to the east. And as this little spoke of energy rotates through tonight and tomorrow, maybe squeezing out some flurries or isolated snow showers. And Sky Tracker will kind of show that with these little spots of blue from time to time. Kind of some fingers of lake effect snow showers coming off of Lake Superior. Tomorrow, more clouds and sun. Again, a few flurries. And then as we head into Sunday, definitely more sunshine and also a southwesterly wind. And that's going to help warm temperatures back into the 30s, maybe even flirting with 40 here in La Crosse. Tonight, though, 12 degrees, unseasonably cold and windy. Some flurries or isolated snow showers in spots. Still breezy and cold tomorrow. 25 is all for the high, chance of flurries. And then Sunday, 39, so better, and then 40s, mid to upper 40s. That's where we should be for much of next week. But with that warmer air comes at least a small chance of showers on Tuesday, a little bit better chance for some occasional rain showers on Wednesday and Thursday. So at least A little bit of a warm-up to look forward to there?
Yeah, I think we'll take it.
We'll take it, yeah.
Thanks very much, Bill.
All right.
Coming up next in sports, Winona High boys basketball wants to make sure the slipper still fits as they continue a Cinderella run through section. While in Madison, an epic all-time clash in the D2 state semifinals for La Crosse Central. Rob and Cade break it all down next.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
I see good people. I mean really good, hardworking people working 40 to 60 hours a week, up to 3,000 hours a year, only to break even every month financially. I don't like the word deserve, but I think in this case, you deserve better. You deserve a better monthly picture. You deserve a dignified retirement. Come see me. I can teach you how to get what you deserve.
There's a spot. It's not marked by an X, and it's not anywhere on a map. It comes from within, and it's defined by you. Where passion meets compassion. Where technology meets application. Where your path finds its way. Western Technical College, where your future is finally clear.
Dan Kelly and his friends are lying about Judge Janet Protasiewicz.
He wants to scare you because he can't talk about his own record.
Dan Kelly has never sentenced a single criminal to prison.
Not one.
That's a fact.
And as a private attorney, Kelly got rich defending sex predators who posed as youth ministers to sexually assault young girls.
That's the truth.
The bottom line is that Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe.
He's an extremist
who doesn't care about us.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
What a night for high school hoops. I'm live in Rochester where the Winona Boys State basketball team is looking to punch its ticket to the state tournament. Windhawks about 5 minutes from tip-off here against Stewartville in the section championship. But we had two teams on the Wisconsin side looking to punch their ticket to tomorrow to the state final game. Central and Royal looking to advance the championship Saturday. And for more on that, Kate Overton was at the Kohl Center for all the action.
We've got day 2 of the boys state basketball tournament, and it was the Division 5 team's turn to take the court. The Royal Panthers, they've had an impressive postseason run so far, but now they've met their toughest opponent yet in Newman Catholic. We go to the Kohl Center, a nice 9 a.m. tip time as the Panthers are trying to play spoiler and upset the Cardinals. But Newman Catholic came out strong. Mason Prey driving baseline, gets the tough basket to fall, and then Isaac Seidel drives, spins, and goes off the glass. Cardinals start the game on a 17-3 run. Royal trying to spark a comeback. Carter Uppina in the corner for 3, knocks it down. The Panthers cut the lead. Later in the half, it's Uppina again, has the space, and that's nothing but net. Royal trails by 9 at the break. Second half now, Royal closing the gap. Gabe Keenan driving to the bucket and gets that to fall off the glass. Royal within 4. Then Keenan again in the post and just showing off the moves, gets the defender to bite, and then goes up and puts it in. But Newman would hang tough. A 3-point shot is off, but they get the rebound, and then it's Prey going back up and scoring. Newman Catholic gets the win 52-42. The Panther season comes to an end, but it's something the Royal community will remember for a long time.
But, you know, anytime that you can bring something like this to a small school, to a small community, it is something that creates a positive vibe. And it was an extremely fun week for these kids. I hope they took it all in. I hope there's lots of pictures out there that some of us will be able to see at a later time.
And then a little bit later, La Crosse Central took the floor for their Division II semifinal game against Whitnall. First half action, it was the Falcons getting off to the fast start. Pass down low to Ethan Thomas, and he throws it down. Whitnall on top. but Central kept pace. Nick Williams going up the lane, a tough shot, but he kisses the glass, and Central is right there. Late second half, Henry Myers, his shot is off, but Bennett Freed right there to clean it up. We're all tied. Time running out. Whitnall, one last chance. Miles Hero for the win. The shot is off, but there's a foul called. Hero would make the free throws with no time on the clock, and Whitnall gets the win 53-52, ending Central's season. That's going to do it for day 2 of the state basketball tournament. Come back tomorrow as we've got a couple of teams going for a gold ball. Rob, back to you.
Yeah, really heartbreaking finish for Central. They were right there, but we still got 2 teams going for a gold ball tomorrow. West Salem and Luther. It's going to be a fun championship Saturday. I'll have highlights of Winona tonight coming up later tonight, but that's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Ashley's anniversary mattress sale is going on now. Celebrate decades of restful nights with incredible value on Ashley Sleep mattresses. And for a limited time, receive a free adjustable base upgrade with the purchase of an Ashley Sleep Align mattress set, only at Ashley.
There are so many things we take for granted. So many things. And along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for their survival for granted too. The elderly, disabled, the veterans, people on limited and fixed incomes, or folks that lost jobs in sectors hardest hit during the pandemic. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? Some people just can't come back. And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind, struggling to keep their heat, water, and power on. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our heat, water, and power providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
This year at Ashley's anniversary sale, we were able to secure a more affordable price on the same great quality as before, and we're passing those savings on to you. And bonus savings on outdoor furniture. Plus, we're offering 5 years special financing, only at Ashley.
Clouds increase tonight. Slight chance for some flurries or isolated snow showers in spots. Windy and cold. Lows around 12. Wind chills in the single digits above and below 0. Still cold tomorrow. A few flurries, 25. Not as cold Sunday, 39. And then back in the mid to upper 40s. That's more like it. That's more typical of this time of year as we head into next week.
Looking forward to that for sure. Thanks a lot, Bill. And thanks for joining us tonight. Enjoy the March Madness this evening, and we'll see you on late tonight.